Little Fox. rolling down the road. Freddy comes and yells,
Trick or treat!
it pulls off to unload.
Hey! Candy!
No more dump trucks rolling down the road. My Halloween party is about to start, but nobody's here. I want to know where the guests are. Do you know where the vampire is? The vampire, the vampire. Do you know where the vampire is who lives in the old castle?
Yes, I know where the vampire is. The vampire, the vampire. Yes, I know where the vampire is. He just woke up in his coffin.
What? He's still in his castle? I can't believe this. Do you know where the mummy is? The mummy, the mummy. Do you know where the mummy is who lives in the haunted house?
Yes, I know where the mummy is. The mummy, the mummy. Yes, I know where the mummy is. He's still asleep in his bed.
I knew it. Do you know where the witch is? The witch, the witch. Do you know where the witch is who flies on her broom?
Yes, I know where the witch is. The witch, the witch. Yes, I know where the witch is. She's still flying on her broom.
She must be late. Fine. Do you know where the zombies are? The zombies, the zombies. Do you know where the zombies are who live in the graveyard?
Yes, I know where the zombies are. The zombies, the zombies. Yes, I know where the zombies are. They got lost on their way.
Huh? What's wrong with them? Do you know where the fairy is? The fairy, the fairy. Do you know where the fairy is who lives in the forest?
Yes, I know where the fairy is. The fairy, the fairy. Yes, I know where the fairy is. She's knocking on your door.
Happy Halloween!
I'm a little monster, scary and blue. Here is my eye, here are my fangs. When I smell the candy, hear me shout. "Grrr! Give me something good to eat."
I'm a little skeleton, creepy and white. Here is my skull, here are my bones. When I smell the candy, hear me shout. Give me something good to eat.
Hi
Wacky Ricky, Episode 43, Trick or Treat.
Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Boy, Ricky sure takes a long time.
He is almost ready. Wow, Ricky, you are really shiny.
My name is Zim. I am from the planet Zoran.
Good costume, Ricky.
Let's go trick-or-treating.
Trick or treat!
Here's some candy for you.
Thank you! Happy Halloween!
Wow, my bag is almost full of candy.
My bag is too heavy.
Okay, this is the last house.
I don't want to go. That house is haunted.
It's not scary. See? Look at all this candy.
My favorite candy is the super sour lollipop.
Let's trade. Wait! Don't eat any candy yet.
Let me check the candy first. It looks safe.
Let's eat.
The Carter Family, Episode 46, Trick or Treat!
Happy Halloween!
Aunt Judy said.
I have the best costume.
Harry said.
Cowboys get the most treats.
Emmy frowned.
Vampires get a lot of treats too.
So do ninjas, Oliver said.
You all have good costumes.
Aunt Judy said.
I hope everyone gets lots of treats and no tricks.
Harry laughed.
No one will trick me.
Aunt Judy said. The kids went trick-or-treating.
Trick or treat!
They got lots of treats.
We can share.
Emmy said.
No way.
Harry said.
I'm not sharing.
The kids went home. Suddenly, a witch jumped out from behind a tree. Boo! The witch yelled. The kids screamed. They dropped their treat bags and ran. The witch scooped up the bags. Hey! Oliver cried. That's Aunt Judy! Aunt Judy came over and took off her mask. She grinned.
It was a Halloween trick. Here are your treat bags.
Look at how many treats I got.
Harry said. He dumped out his bag. It was full of pine cones.
Hey, where are my treats?
Harry cried.
Tricked you again.
Aunt Judy said. Aunt Judy gave Harry another bag.
I switched the bags. Here are your treats.
Let's share.
Harry said.
Treats are better than tricks.
The Celts and the Real Story of Halloween. Why do we give gifts at Christmas? Why do we celebrate Chuseok? Why is yellow a color of power in China? The simple answer to these questions is one word: history. Gifts are given at Christmas because there was a gift-giving celebration called Saturnalia in December during the Roman Empire over 2,000 years ago. In Korea, we celebrate Chuseok because farmers harvest their crops and have special rituals to give thanks for their harvest. While most Koreans are not farmers now, in the past most people were farmers, and harvest time in September was the most important time of year. In China, yellow is the color of power because Chinese emperors always wore yellow. Under the penalty of death, no one could wear yellow except the emperor. Nowadays, anyone can wear yellow and there are no longer emperors, but the meaning remains. In fact, most modern holidays and celebrations have historical origins dating back thousands of years. The holiday of Halloween, held on the evening of October 31st, is no exception. It is celebrated primarily in Ireland, Scotland, the United States, and Canada, but its history goes back thousands of years to Europe. Halloween was the most important religious festival of the year for the ancient Celts. The Celts were a group of people who lived in Central Europe. They began migrating in 1000 BC, and in 300 years, their territory encompassed most of Europe, making them rulers of the Western world for over 1,500 years. They were loosely tied by a similar language, religion, and culture, but had no central government and lived in tribes and small villages. Most people of modern Britain, especially Ireland and Wales, and some people in France and Spain are descendants of the Celts. The Celts were an interesting and advanced society. While they were famous for their fighting skills and enthusiasm for battle, their society was well organized and, by all accounts, progressive and just. The Celts could be recognized by their blonde or red hair and ruddy complexions. They were fit and lean and took great pride in their physical appearance, wearing lots of jewelry and colorful clothes. Craftsmanship and technical skills were highly regarded by the Celts, and they were famous across Europe for their metalwork in jewelry, armor, and weapons. The main unit of Celtic society was neither the individual nor the nuclear family, but groups called a fine. A fine was made up of extended family members, uncles, aunts, cousins, and grandparents. One or several fine made up a clan, and a king was the head of the clan. Clans lived in small villages or hill forts. Celtic warriors were well known for going into battle naked, with their bodies painted in blue dye. The enemy did not know what to think when a group of frenzied, screaming naked blue warriors attacked them. The Celts' military might was such that in 390 BC they invaded Rome and held it under siege for 7 months. They left when the Roman emperor paid a ransom of 1,000 pounds of gold. Despite their bloodthirsty reputation, the Celts were a gentle and just society with progressive ideas. Women were equal to men and could own property, marry, and divorce at will. Children were raised by many families so as not to be spoiled by their own parents. Music and storytelling were central to Celtic life. Their instruments included the harp, the oldest official symbol of Ireland, the fiddle, and the bodhrán drum. Their music often had a dreamlike quality which can still be heard today in modern Irish music like Enya. October 31st. The night of modern Halloween was the Celtic New Year or Samhain. The Celts believed that turning points in time, like the time between one year and the next, were magical. For them, the evening before the New Year was the time when the living could communicate with the dead, and when ghosts and magical creatures like fairies would roam the land and intermingle with humans. Ghosts, witches, and symbols of the dead are also features of modern Halloween. So are bats, black cats, spiders, devils, and literary characters like Frankenstein and Dracula. Children dress up in these costumes and go door to door around the neighborhood to collect candy. This is called trick-or-treating. The most prominent symbol of Halloween is the jack-o'-lantern, a hollowed-out pumpkin with a scary face carved into it. How can these modern Halloween symbols and customs be traced back to Samhain, the Celtic New Year? The blending of the spirit world and our world on the night of Samhain explains how symbols of death and magic, skeletons, ghosts, and witches, came to represent Halloween. People believe that on this night, ghosts and fairies walk through the streets of every Celtic town. The spirits played tricks on humans, and the more sinister fairies stole human babies as they slept. The jack-o'-lantern comes from the Celtic folklore. A man named Jack tricked the devil. When he died, he was denied entrance to heaven because he'd been bad, and hell because he tricked the devil. The devil gave him a single ember to light his way through the darkness. The ember was placed inside a hollowed-out turnip to keep it glowing longer. On Samhain, the Celts used turnips as Jack's lanterns to protect them from wandering spirits. When Irish immigrants came to the United States, they found that pumpkins were more plentiful than turnips, and pumpkins became the tradition. Trick-or-treating was also a tradition of the Celtic New Year. The Celts would leave an offering of food or milk for the fairies in order to placate them. Villagers would also imitate the fairies and go from house to house asking for treats. If the household refused, the trick-or-treaters would play a practical joke. People were in high spirits because it was the last chance to be silly and have fun before the long cold winter set in. Bonfires also played a large part in the Samhain festivities. Before the winter, the Celts would slaughter their cattle and store the meat. The cattle bones were put onto huge bonfires. The word bonfires derives from bone fires. With the bonfire ablaze, the villagers extinguished all other fires. Each family then solemnly lit their hearth fire from the bonfire, thus bonding all the families of the village together. Hundreds of bonfires are still lit each year in Ireland on Halloween night. Finally, there is the story of how Samhain changed its name to Halloween. In the 5th century, Christian missionaries like St. Patrick tried to convert the Celts to Christianity. Understandably, the Celts were hostile to an Italian church, telling them that their Celtic religion was wrong. So the Pope, the leader of the Christian church, instructed his missionaries to use people's traditional religious customs rather than outlaw them. If a tree was sacred in the Celts' religion, rather than cut the tree down, devote the tree to Jesus and allow the Celts to keep worshipping it as Christians. Christianity eventually spread throughout Ireland, and the church slowly changed all pagan customs and festivals into Christian ones, including Samhain. The days after Samhain, November 1st and 2nd, were declared the holy days of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. The word hallow means holy, so the night before these holy days was called Halloween, with "een" short for evening. The symbols, customs, and themes of Halloween are actually over 2,000 years old. They came to Canada and the United States with the mass immigration of Irish and Scottish immigrants to these countries in the 19th century. In North America, modern Halloween is simply a fun holiday with a chance to dress up and be silly. In Ireland and Scotland today, people celebrate Halloween in a fun way, but they also remember the spiritual significance of Halloween for the ancient Celts. What will you do this Halloween? Carve a pumpkin, dress up in a scary costume, decorate your classroom, or go trick-or-treating? If you do, think of the winter ahead and enjoy this evening of jokes and silliness. But if you wander the streets on Halloween night, watch out. Remember the Celtic festival of Samhain, the only day of the year when the inhabitants of the spirit world may walk on earth among us.